We're here at Our Voice talking to Betty Ann Waters, whose story was made into a movie called Conviction, starring Hilary Swank. And I am so excited to hear about Betty Ann's story firsthand, her journey. Let's talk about it. So Betty Ann, gosh, just where to begin, because this is really a big story. And you know, your brother, he was convicted. Do you want to just talk about like that process? Because it seemed it went really, really fast.
It actually did. He was convicted of murder, but the murder happened in 1980. He was not arrested for the murder until the end of 1982. And within 6 months, he was convicted of murder and robbery, as it turns out. And he got life without parole.
So it only took him 5 months for
Yes.
that trial conviction to happen.
Yes.
From the time of arrest to conviction, which in our judicial system, that's really a speedy
Very speedy.
trial,
Yes.
so to speak. So you decided, you know, you knew in your heart he wasn't guilty.
I knew for lots of reasons. I knew all the evidence, for one thing, and most importantly, I knew my brother. Mm-hmm. And I know that he is not a murderer.
So you became an advocate. You took the law into your own hands. So tell me, you know, this is amazing what you decided to do.
I sort of had to, because we were very surprised that he was even convicted. We thought the day that he was found guilty that he would be found not guilty, and he was coming home with us. From that day forward, everything was about, you know, he's going to have an appeal, we'll do this, we'll do that, and he lost all of his appeals. So within a few years, when he didn't have the appeals to fall back on, he felt very hopeless, and he actually tried to commit suicide after his last appeal. Kenny said to me, the only way that he'll make it in prison at this point was if I, Betty Ann, go back to school, go to law school, become a lawyer, prove his innocence, and he'll get out. And I thought he was kidding.
Because you didn't graduate from high school, even. It's not
No.
like you went back to college to get a second degree,
No,
right?
I had a GED. That's what I said to him. I said,
Right.
Kenny, you're kidding, right? I said, you know, I only have a GED.
Right.
And he said, I know you do, but if you promise me that that's what you'll do, I know you'll do it. And I promise you that I will be here.
You tripped across kind of a breakthrough, because you
Right.
graduated from law school. What happened
Yes.
then?
Well, while I was in law school, that's where I learned about DNA. So I learned this before I got out of law school, so I had a direction.
Okay.
And I was thankful for that direction. And I learned about the Innocence Project in New York, and Barry Scheck. And the first thing I thought of was, oh, I have to get Barry Scheck to help me. I
So
needed help.
tell us what the Innocent Project is.